I didn't give my brother and his wife any privacy. My older brother Josh moved back home after his divorce last year. He was pretty broken up about it, and our parents said he could stay as long as he needed. That was fine with me since I was just visiting for Christmas break from college anyway. What wasn't fine was when he brought his new girlfriend Becca over literally 2 weeks later. She basically moved in without anyone asking if that was okay. My parents didn't want to say anything because Josh was still dealing with the divorce drama and they felt bad for him. But I had to share a wall with Josh's room, and let me tell you, these two had zero shame. Every single night I'm trying to study or sleep and it sounds like a construction site next door. The bed hitting the wall, weird noises, the whole thing. It was gross and I couldn't concentrate on anything. I tried wearing headphones, but they were so loud I could still hear everything. I even asked Josh nicely if they could keep it down, but he just laughed and said I needed to grow up. Becca would smirk at me during dinner like she knew exactly what was happening. After about a week of this torture, I'd had enough. I was failing my online winter courses because I couldn't focus and I wasn't sleeping. So I came up with a plan. My parents had this old baby monitor system from when Josh and I were kids that they never threw away. It was one of those two-way ones where you can talk through it. I set up the receiver part in their room when they went out for dinner one night. I hid it behind Josh's dresser where they'd never see it. The transmitter stayed with me in my room. That night when they started up again, I waited about 5 minutes for them to really get into it. Then I pressed the talk button and said in the creepiest voice I could manage, "I can hear everything you're doing." Dead silence. I heard Josh say, "What the hell was that?" and Becca whisper something back. They started up again a few minutes later, so I did it again. This time I said, "Josh, your technique needs work." Becca actually screamed and I heard them scrambling around looking for where the voice was coming from. They never found the monitor. For the next 3 nights, every time they tried anything, I'd interrupt with random comments. Things like, maybe try a different position, or Becca fake moaning isn't attractive, or just weird noises like heavy breathing or random song lyrics. By the 4th night, they were so paranoid they moved everything to Becca's apartment across town. Josh came to me the next morning all freaked out asking if I'd noticed anything weird in his room. I told him maybe the house was haunted and he should probably stay at Becca's place to be safe. They barely came over after that. When they did visit, they'd sit on opposite sides of the couch and leave early. Josh kept looking around nervously like he expected to hear voices again. My mom asked why Josh wasn't staying over anymore, and I just said maybe he wanted more privacy with Becca. She seemed relieved honestly, because she'd been hearing them too, but was too polite to say anything. I got my sleep back and finished my courses with decent grades. Josh never figured out what happened, but he did end up moving in with Becca permanently, which solved the problem anyway.